Hey folks, the Thunder Monkey back here again with you doing another mod review, and this time we're taking a look at a Case Axial Flow Combine. As always, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what it is I can do better or what I can screw up even more for you guys. But essentially, if you really liked it, subscribe, follow along, check out the rest of my Let's Plays as well as my mod reviews. Don't forget to tune into my live streams when I get on there. And thank you for watching. Big shout out to the modders. I hope you guys continue to put out this equipment out there because it really makes the game new and exciting to us. Keeps it also familiar with our surroundings. For me personally, I love this kind of equipment because it is what I've grown up around. So I'm really thankful you guys put this out there. On the same hand, on the other hand though, I'm going to be critical of these mods, taking a close look into them. Because when I have them in my Let's Plays, I like to make sure I have really good equipment that functions appropriately. So that it can be as realistic as possible. And I also want everybody who's watching these videos to know what it is they're adding in case it is unrealistic and how much fun they can have with it. So, let's check this out in the shop. We are listed under Harvesters, which is fantastic. It's the Case IH 9240 track version. And it comes, this gives me some specifications here. I'm not sure how solid these are, if this is the top end specs. It says it's got a 12,330 liter capacity and a 620 horsepower engine. The reason I bring that up is because when you hop in there, you've got a 571 horsepower engine. And then you have the option of small or large bin. So, that being said, our stock price, straight out the factory, is $421,000. 571 horsepower engine, $60 a day cost. That's really not that bad for a combine that you're stealing there. 16 miles an hour is how fast you'll run, which is just blazing, and 1,000 liter fuel capacity. Now, you've got the engine set up, the Axial 8120, the 9230, and the 9240, which over here, they don't change anything. So I don't know if there's an actual engine change, but it's not costing anything. So I don't know if that's missing in the mod, or what exactly the problem is there. But still, 571 horsepower, nothing to fuss at. Then the wheel setups. We have standard, crawler per track, and front twins. Front twins being your least expensive edition at $8,000. The crawler track's $22,000. Let's go to smaller bin. For large bin, it's another $250. I don't know about you, but I'm spending $250 on that one because, you know, $1,000, $1,250. Let's run with it. Now, the first one has a small bin. The next two have the large bins. And obviously, we also have differentiation in wheel setup. So we're going to get up close and personal and look this guy out. Now this is, from a distance, it doesn't look bad. When you get in close, this is extremely flat. Kind of FS11-ish, if you will. And then we step it up, and this is nice. And this up front here, this looks really good until I get up close and see this is kind of flat looking. Now, when's that going to affect you? When you're up close and personal going, gee, what's wrong with this? Back here, doesn't look bad, does it? So most of the time, you're not going to be focused in on that when you're walking the machine. You're going to have the header hooked up to it anyway. The glasses, again, I think this is smoked or tinted. Nice light bars. The decals could be a little bit more crisp if you want me to get technical and picky. Down here, we have a lot of extra details underneath. But again, a lot of this is looking, I mean, the details in here with the equipment and everything is great. But the textures and the colors just a little flat. The hydraulic is gray, not really a shiny silver like you'd expect here and there. The wheels look really nice. Those are great looking Goodyears. And then back here, it's probably our best looking portion so far. Decal that could use a little work. Taillights could use a little work. From a distance, this tractor looks fantastic. You get up close like I'm doing, and I am getting up close. And in fact, I really get up close because I really cheat, and I look underneath because I can cheat like that. And you can see that there's some things that could be changed to it. It's got a nice wide back end setup though. I do like that. Gives you added stability. Those are actually wider than the front wheels. So, yeah, a few things that could be tweaked, but I mean, you've got great looking steps here. You can actually climb up these steps, which I always love to do. I'm always frustrated when I can't. The chains look good until you realize they're not quite connected where you'd expect them to be. That one over there is. At least it looks that way. Like I said, again, probably going to be able to not even notice these things unless you're really looking for them. The tracks look really, really nice on there. Fire extinguisher on both of them, yeah. And then the dual wheels also look very, very nice. So we're going to go ahead and fire these guys up. We're going to set them off in different fields, and I'm just going to see what their capacity is. I believe this is going to be the 12,330. It's got a very, 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 very large boom on it, which is very handy. I've got the stock in-game case axial flow header, which is not, this didn't come with its own header. Look at that wide base. It even drives a little differently. I like that. It's a little light in the back end, though. Having a little problem steering at full speed. Granted, I don't plan on going full speed that often. I like the curvature of the funnel there, though. Get on that. It is adjustable. Not a huge adjustment, but you don't need a huge adjustment either. We'll put the standard hired help on that guy real quick, and we'll come back and see it in a minute. Those are some things I'm playing with. Alright, we'll get this guy hooked up to the corn header. And we'll go racing across the field here. And see what this guy can't do. I like the broad back wheel setup. Look at, I mean, that thing's, it's out there. You are not going to trip it up. It says I have the crop destruction mod active. We'll run down this side. This again is not the not a header that came with it. This is the Capello HS16, is it? I'd have to double check on that, but again, in-game came with the Giants. Love that turning radius. Woo! Having a little trouble stopping from full speed. Of course, I also have a bunch of mods going, like the realistic engine mod. Nope, sorry, not gonna do that. Try again. And it's shooting. The animation's a little bit, you could cut it probably a little sooner and make an adjustment on that one so that it looks a little more realistic. I like the way it falls to the ground, just the way it's kind of shooting at the back. I'm not so sure. I like the compact. I still love the wide wheels. There's 1,000 liters in that one so far. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Check that American flag out. That is spectacular. They're blowing in the breeze. Unfortunately, it doesn't follow animations with the tractor. It should probably have dropped down because it doesn't look like it's flapping that hard. So we are at 10%. Oh, so this is 12,330. And this is at 15, 6, 7, 12%. Let's just do a little math. 15, so it's going to be that much. See, that fans it out real wide. You could have a bigger header on that with the fan on that, the way it looks. Seems to be offset to the right slightly anyway. That might be a me setting it up problem. Let's see what happens when we get to 20% on this one. The other one looks to be out a little over like 12,330 liters. Oh, I love to get chopped straw and soybeans. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm looking forward to using that. Is this set up proper this way? No, see, it's... Oh, no, that's better. No, it angles off. Silly hired help. So we are at 17%, 18, 19, 20, like 2480. So yeah, I don't know that that large bin, small bin, you know what it is? Look at this. You can see that's got, the capacity on both of them is 12,330. But you see how that is the same wrap all the way around that top. That skirt is all the way the same, it's uniform. Whereas this one, it's got the wider sides on it. It sits up higher on both the left and the right. I don't know if that really affects anything. Nice grain flow coming in there. Looking good out here too. But yeah, slightly different setup on both of them. So, all in all, pretty nice looking tractor. So, if you guys like this mod, you know, add it to your folder. It's a great case combine. It's big, it's huge, it's fun. So, don't forget to thank the modders. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share it with your friends, especially those who really love the case. Hopefully they'll watch the video, subscribe, follow along as well. That would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Louis Thunder Monkey, and I'll see you next time.